politics now. The Rivers State Judicial Commission of Inquiry has summoned several allies of Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nwanosike, and 105 others. The invitation is in connection with the post-election violence that resulted in arson attacks on several local government secretariats. In a statement released by the Commission, the invited persons include former chairman of Ikwerre Local Government Council, Samuel Nwanosike, Balumate Olo of Eleme, and Hope Eriko of Aoda East. The former chairman, who served under former Governor Wike's administration, completed their tenures under the current Rivers State Governor, Siminalayi Fubara. Also summoned is the representative for Eleme constituency in the Rivers State House of Assembly, Foji Igwe, among others. And former chairman of Ikwerre Local Government area, Samuel Nwanosike, joins me right now on the news for more on this development. You've been summoned by the Rivers Judicial Panel to answer questions about the burning of Ikwerre Local Government Secretariat. How do you respond to these allegations, and what information are you providing to clear your name?
First of all, it's unfortunate that our state, Rivers State, is always in the news for funny and bad reasons, instead of truly being the treasure base of the Nigerian nation like it is called. As I'm speaking to you now, this is past 2 p.m. in Boston time. I'm in Boston, I'm in Cambridge. I've been here since the 27th of September. And like you have on your record that initially when the governor alleged that I was part of those that participated in the crisis that happened after the election in Rivers State, I had an opportunity of speaking through your platform to Nigerians that I was up here in Harvard carrying on with my studies in Harvard Business School. And I'm still here. I'm not done yet, the first phase of my program. So when I was alerted that my name was published, I was shocked. But it just reminded me that political witch hunts is something that can push a man to any level. Like you know, I built a hotel in GRA, part of Port Harcourt, my state, and my friend then, who is now the governor of Rivers State, who believed that because I disagree with his disobeying court judgments and unnecessary raising crisis in the government, he was supposed to settle down to govern the people of Rivers State with the rule of law, and that I've said I will not be part of the shenanigans that he and his co-travelers are carrying on. He decided to shut down my hotel and said I contravened. And I said, okay, if I contravened, the law says there's a penalty to pay for contravention. The maximum of the penalty is 2 million. But the governor directed the then commissioner of urban and regional planning to write me a letter that I should pay the sum of 550 million as contravention. But it's unfortunate that I won't go deep into this matter because we're already in court on that issue. But it shows clearly that he will not stop in politically trying to witch hunt me or to say I can cow me. And so bringing my name into this list just shows clearly that the entire process is a fraud.
Mr.
Nwanosike,
you have called it a political witch hunt, but how do you react to those who say providing an alibi that you were not in the country at the time of the incident may not be enough, given the reports of conflicts between you and Mr. Governor, and how these conflicts might relate specifically to the current allegations and, you know, the insinuations that all that anyone needs to do in this regard is to ask their followers to swing into action?
I don't understand if you just listen to what you just said, sir. Am I a spiritualist to disappear from Boston without boarding a flight, and immigration in Nigeria are not seeing me come into? Is it possible that I can come into Nigeria without the authorities of Nigeria knowing?
It sounds like you also perhaps did not hear what I said. I'm saying that there are allegations from Rivers State that you don't have to be there in person, that it matters the things you said and whether or not you instructed your followers to act accordingly.
Excuse me, to start with, who are my followers that you are asking that committed such atrocity? My followers were nowhere close to the council. In fact, it was even the man that the governor announced his name without even showing any results. That is the chairman of Council of Ikwerre that we have been seeing in viral videos that went with armed men, armed civilian men with AK-47, and were shooting and destroying things in the council. And it's obvious when I also saw a video of Mr. Governor going to visit an acid scene with trumpeters and drum beaters and people dancing and singing with him. It shows clearly that it's a mockery to the process that he initially said he was. If he said he knows the people, why then not set up a panel of inquiry? You need to do, if you know the people, is to particularly order the security agents to go after them and arrest them, bring them in for questioning.
All right.
We live in a democracy, for crying out loud. And let me also say, sir, why is the governor not setting up a panel of inquiry for the burning down of the House of Assembly? Why? Have you bothered to ask yourself why is the governor not bothered about burning down the most important arm of a democratic government?
I hear you clearly, Mr. Nwanosike.
Because he felt you would be
we have a very
stance.
We have a very short time. Are you willing to cooperate fully with this panel? What steps will you be taking to ensure your presence at the hearing, despite currently being away?
Do I participate in the process I don't know anything about? I'm here doing my studies, a study that has been programmed by Harvard University. How would I do such a magic? Only for invite a man. In fact, it shows clearly that there's no process having issue. What the governor is trying to do is to blackmail or blacklist his political opponents and those that have opposing views to him, and paint them with bad brush so that Nigerians will say they are the ones creating the crisis. But the governor who came on national television to say he will not respect the judgment of court and that he does not need registers from INEC, he does not need the police to participate in the election, that he will provide his own security, is the one to be held responsible. And let me also tell you what's happening. I cannot be part of those to destroy my legacy.
All right.
Those who know me in Ikwerre Local Government know that I worked terribly hard to rebuild that local government council.
I hear you clearly,
Mr.
Nwanosike.
And it's on record. It's on record on your station that all my commissioning were recorded by your station.
All right.
In all the 13 political wards. So if the governor and his cohorts are trying to destroy my legacies, it's unfortunate.
That's our time, Mr. Nwanosike. Sounds like you're saying you're not going to honor the invitation by the panel. We're going to discuss this subsequently. Former Chairman, Ikwerre Local Government in Rivers State, Samuel Nwanosike, thank you for talking to us.